Hey, what's up everybody? How's y'all evening going? Mine is spectacular as always. Well, for the most part, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the topic of today. And that topic I have for y'all is that I keep getting rejected after first dates. How many of y'all can say that y'all consistently get rejected after first dates? Let me go ahead and raise my hand. Woo. Nah, that ain't me, man. Unfortunately, I don't live that type of life that some folks live and everything. I'm told many people, like, getting rejected really sucks. And if you keep getting rejected, it starts to mold your brain and have you thinking, like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be dating. Maybe I'm just too this. Maybe I'm too ugly to find love and everything. Or maybe these people or the woman or man, whatever you might like, might be too jaded for me and everything. But that's not typically the case. Some people are just pretty decent folks, but they're just not making effort. So this guy right here, he is actually having an issue. He said that I keep getting rejected after first dates. Me, like I said, I ain't getting rejected because I know better. If a woman ain't liking me, I just ain't going out with her. So let's go ahead and read what this man had to say. It says, I'm a 28-year-old man. I've been trying to date for quite some years now, but after almost any first date I go on, I get texts like, you are a nice guy, but I didn't catch the vibe. As soon as I ask if they are interested in meeting again. Me, typically, I don't even ask a woman if she's interested in meeting again. I give it days before I even do any of that, but ultimately, I just feel like the whole trying to get somebody to go on a date and not getting to know them on the phone is the the nail in the coffin. Like, I'm not going on a date unless I'm able to verify that you actually like me. And if you haven't taken the time to find out if the woman actually likes you, you're gonna be mad because that's on you and you wasn't thinking. Let's continue on. It says, I'm on and off the apps for the last 7 years and probably had about 30 first dates with absolutely zero success. Not even kissed a single girl. What? Man, like I say, me, I'm trying, I'm making an effort. If she got a cheek, not a cheek, if she got some lips, I'm trying to, press up against them if I feel the vibe was right. And I feel like she had the chemistry that I was looking for. And some women, they like that. Some women don't want to kiss on the first date. And that's understandable. But if you go for the kiss and a woman does this and try to get you to cheat, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't going back out with you. That's just my personal opinion. Everybody's not the same and everything. Maybe that woman doesn't want to kiss on the first date. But if she does that, I just feel like that's a sign of low interest. And I wouldn't be going back out with her. But, maybe she want to kiss on the second date. Maybe you're not making enough effort. Or she got her rules that she following. So be it. If you want to play by her rules, and you might get the same results that this guy's get. But you have your own standard, the thing that you actually want to live and go by. The next thing he said was, to get one date, I say I had to text about 20 girls, maybe even more. Texting girls? Why are you sitting there texting women all day? You ain't got a job? You ain't got no money? You ain't got no life going on, buddy? Bucko, power? Why the heck you wasting your time texting women, trying to get them to go on a date with you? No, talk to them on the phone. Women use text messages to get brief point of views across and things across that doesn't require too much talking. I know when I'm on the phone with somebody, I can crack out a few hours or so, especially if we're talking about a good topic. But if you're sitting there texting, you might get like one text here and there, and they go back right to what they was doing and everything because it's not that important. And this man said, I don't text about 20 girls or maybe even more. I'm not texting you. Talk to me on the phone. If you don't want to talk on the phone, then I ain't about to text your ass at all. So I know you don't want to go out with me. Fair trade. It says, I don't even want to know how many matches or even swipes it took me on the way. I'm just exhausted, but every time I stop trying and delete all my profiles, after some time, it pulls me back to the apps. The reason you're going back to this apps because you're afraid to talk to women in public. If you were as masculine as you think you are, talk to these women on these dating apps, you wouldn't have this issue. Like me, I don't mind saying the same stuff I say on dating apps to women in public because I know I'm a nice looking dude. I'm confident in who I am. I know I ain't always been the most handsome guy, but after taking time to get my grooming standards and everything together, I'm more confident and I'm able to approach a woman. And if she's like got she's showing like some type of interest and she's inviting me in, then shit, I'm gonna go for it. But typically I'll make like a small joke or be funny with it, and you know, if she like it, she like it. She don't, she don't. But you talking about you going right back to these dating apps. This dating apps is no different than living in virtual reality. People, I think that the movie was called Ready Player One, where in real life their life was shitty, but in there they was something. People getting these dating apps thinking that, oh, I got hoes, man, I got girls lined up, or I got all these dudes that want me. But they are on dating apps. None of these people approaching you in real life. You ain't get nobody talking to you in real life. And the dudes that approach you in real life, you just sitting there just throwing your hair back or not really saying nothing. You thinking you got this glamorous life, all these dudes want you, but they really don't. They're a bunch of bums. It's the same with a bunch of dudes. Dudes, I got 10 girls I'm talking to, but are you talking to them in real life? Are you on the phone with them? Are you hanging out with them? Me, if the booty can't hike itself to me, then I don't want it. That's just always been my motto. I'm not about to go out my way and make it seem like I got a bunch of, you know, females and stuff when I really don't. You know, you got to be realistic with what you really got going on. This man keep getting lured back to these apps and they keep taking his money. Learn to get off these apps. Learn to get more confident and learn how to actually talk to people, and these issues will not even exist. The next thing the man said was, I mean, I'm 28. I never had a girlfriend. Ah, man, I gotta suck. Giving up with me and giving up on myself, and I'm not willing to do that. And, you know, I respect that, because you shouldn't give up. As a man or as a person in general, you got to fight for what you believe in. You need to stand up for yourself and let people know that you're not the one to be, you know, messed around with. Because a lot of folks, they will tempt you. They will try you. They will see what they can get away with. Even animals do the same thing. Animals will keep, even hyenas, there we go. Let's go with hyenas. Hyenas will keep nipping at you till they wear you down and everything. And people do the same thing to see what they can get off. And if you don't stand up for yourself and fight for whatever it is you want, then you're not going to get it. This man said, he not giving up. He ain't never had a girlfriend, but he not gonna give up trying to find one. But he is stressing and he trying alternatives. Like, what he's been doing isn't working for him. So what he do? Turn to the internet. So, you know, you got to give him his props for that, for not giving up on what it is that he wants. And that's love. The next thing that the guy has listed right here is, I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm tall. Girls told me I have a good style. I have friends of both sexes that like me, and by now I have a good job where I make decent money. But I feel older. The older I get, the harder it gets. At my age, I'm expected to know how to date, to build tension and escalate things, but lacking any positive experience I probably can't. You know, and that sucks, man, because people, they tell you all the thing that you have these features and shit, but yet something is lacking about you. And when you don't know what it is that you're lacking, you keep on thinking what you're doing is working. It's going to destroy you mentally. Like me, I know one of the things that used to bother me when I was younger was my weight. You know, I had a little, you know, fat on my body, little pudge and all this and that. But, you know, what I do, I took care of that. And I got over that. And nobody could call me Chubby Sean or whatever they used to say. I don't remember what they used to say. But you couldn't make fun of my weight no more because I took care of that. And whatever it is holding this guy up, it could be his looks, it could be, he said, finances. You're getting all these things. Let's see what he got on the list again. He said that he has a good job. Okay, so we're going to assume it's not the money. He said he got the height because, you know, some women, they are skeptical about dating a shorter guy and everything. And girls say they like his style. I guess, but why ain't those same women talk to you? So one thing I learned is that I don't believe everything a woman tells me, because a lot of times women and men, the way we think is a little bit different. A lot of men, they would tell you like, hey man, you got a booger in your nose, or your ass, you stink, bro. Women, they ain't gonna say none of that shit. A lot of women, they just sit there and keep talking to you and trying to find a way to get away from you versus telling you the truth. So if you want to listen to a woman talking about, alright, you have nice style and everything, and you stressed out, it's because you listening to them. Listen to facts, man. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Do you really think you're handsome? Do you really think you look nice? Do you really think that what you're doing and money's going to win women over? Clearly what you got going for yourself isn't working. So stop believing whatever the hell these people saying and do some actual soul searching and look at what's really going to work versus what isn't. Maybe take out like a a sheet of paper and write down all the pros about you and things that you have going for yourself versus things that you wish was going on with yourself and things that's not working with yourself. Try like a process of elimination. See what really works and what really doesn't work. That's one of the things I had to do with myself. I said, all right, I got this going for me. I got this going for me. But at the same time, this is like a fear that's holding me back. Maybe if I try this, I could work on this, become a greater person and do this. This just how I think. But I can't speak for every other man out here. You got some folks out here that they will get out here and try and then give up and then start pointing the finger at the world versus realizing that they're the ultimate problem. You're the fucking problem. You're your own worst enemy. They don't want to say that, but they'll go look at everybody else and hate on them. So that's just what I truly think about this man outlining some of the great things about him. Look at the bad things about you as well. It says, but I feel older the harder it gets. I think I read that part. It says, I'm trying not to be that picky when it comes to dating, and I sometimes give girls a chance I'm already assuming I won't be that compatible with, or ask for a second meetup even if the first one didn't really get me hooked. Why would you want to go back out with a woman that you feel like you really didn't like? You talking about you giving them a second chance, but you same women, you give them a second chance and giving your ass a second chance. So maybe you, like I say, maybe you the problem. Because how the fuck you go on 20 dates, man? What it say? It said he texted 20 different girls and he been on 30 first dates. 30 first dates, not one kiss, not one hug, not one boink boink with the female. Look, we don't live in the same world, because I ain't going down that path with you, bro. That can never be me. Something clearly is wrong with you, because every single woman finds out whatever it is that you're trying to hide from the world that you're not saying. They're seeing it, they're living this, and they're witnessing it. And I just think whatever it is that they're seeing, you need to look at the constant and consistent pattern and learn how to conquer that issue. So, let's see, where I leave off at. He said, they say, I try not to be that picky when it comes to dating. I sometimes give girls a chance that I'm already assuming I won't be compatible with, or ask for a second meetup even if the first one didn't really get me hooked. In theory, this should lower success, but led to more absolute success, I think. And your thinking still ain't working, so stop thinking that shit. It says, so, to be honest, I'm kind of lost and I don't know what to do or what to change. I appreciate any thoughts on my situation or ideas that I could or should do. The only thing I know is that I have to do something, because I really don't want to have my first girlfriend past 30, and even if I can't make that happen, at least some sort of fling to feel wanted once in a while would be nice. Well, if I suggest, man, this will tip what I do. If I get on a dating app, I don't lie to women. I don't like lying to women, man. I don't enjoy lying to women. That's why I tell them the truth. If I'm here for some ass, I'm here for ass. That's just what it is. If I say I'm looking for friends with benefits, I'm looking for somebody that I could play around with, get to know, bond with, and maybe if it grows into something, cool. If not, then cool. We still could be friends to some extent, but dudes get on here and they lying. They talking about some, I just want to be friends with you. Let me get your number. Or I want to do this with you. But you're not telling the truth. Any woman I'm talking to, I tell them, look, man, this is what I'm here for. This is my intentions, and this is what I expect. This is what I expect from you. I want to just get to talk to you and see where your mindset is and do ours match up. And if it doesn't, it was nice having a great phone call with you. That's how I am. But every man don't think the same way I am. A lot of dudes, they very afraid to ask for what they're asking for. And another thing that turns off women is when y'all take all day to ask for their number. If y'all on a date now, bro, some of y'all might have to play like the long game, talk maybe like a day or two, or send about get 10 messages. But like I said, after 4 messages, look, we know why we on here. I'm here for what I came for. So why am I prolonging this, and why are you dragging this out? If you want to get to know me, just go download the phone app. Let's talk on the damn phone. You're not going to discover that much from a person through a text. And the main reason a lot of people text you or ask for your Instagram is to screen you out, to find a way to disqualify you, just like an employer. So one thing I'm telling y'all to do is not give out y'all Instagrams to no dang on females unless she willingly asks you for an Instagram. Do not offer that, because that's just a low tier way of trying to avoid rejection. If I ask for your Instagram, that's probably because I'm trying to see what I can find out about you. But typically, if you give me just enough information, I just go find your whole life history on the internet, and that's just how I am. I can't speak for everybody else.